Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign. It is Ideas Guy 2.0. We got 13 troops up here. And Mr. Victor, who's 59 by the way, survived 39 years. Pretty epic ruler, I think. He's about to murder some people. And we're going to arrive on the 12th. Let's go ahead and hold off. We have won the Siege of Osterode. Holy crap! Wow, we didn't even need a siege leader or a thing. It just fell. I didn't even pay attention to it. My God, Novgorod, you need to pay for this for me. In that case, we will pull this infantry to here. This infantry to here. Apparently, is Hungary attached to my unit? Yes, he is. Hungary has actually decided to attach to my army. That's fantastic. Well, in that case, we're going to take this army, which has, unfortunately, no real cannons. Kingdom of Might. Okay, he's got one extra cannon, but that doesn't really help against a level 2 fort. We could go after Lithuania's capital with this. He's attached to this one. Alright, sure, follow me up this way. And then you guys are all just going to hang out here for now, in the war goal. And we're going to focus on this for a second. So on like the 11th, we'll switch over to Victor. Do it now. So Victor's going to take charge, and hopefully we deploy properly here. I would say the best possible deployment would be 13 infantry with 4 cav, 2 cav on each flank, but we'll see what the game does. What? Did he consolidate at the last second or something? Why do we have 2 in the back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 infantry. 3 cavalry. That's 12 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 wide. I have deployed an infantry on this side, an infantry on this side. So that's 12 infantry with 4 cavalry. No, okay, this is exactly... I don't know why my math was off by 1. I was expecting only 1 unit to not engage. I guess because I saw the 13 and didn't see that I actually had a 14. Okay, my bad. Anyway, Victor rolled a 10. That's what's important. Here comes the Swedes. This is something I did not account for. And they can't get here. We lost Arvo. Damn. No, not Arvo. Arvo was a nice dude. We liked Arvo. There's still some loot to be had here and here. Let's go to this province and let Bohemia continue to get trashed. But that doesn't mean Bohemia is getting lots of participation. Bohemia is doing lots of work, in theory. This guy's arriving on the 23rd, so we've still have plenty of time to beat up on this. If Victor could roll well... There's the 9 in the fire phase, although there's a 9 on their side. Stack wipe, stack wipe, stack wipe. Bam, done. Good job, Victor. On a point. You're no longer in charge of troops. Can you catch him? Yes, you can. All right, in that case, we're going to put Victor back in charge. Victor's going to arrive on the 2nd, so on the 1st, we will pause. Bohemia is getting wrecked. Okay, on the 1st, we pause. We get a recovery tick. We've got plenty of manpower to recover with. Our armies are under attack. See, I knew I was going to forget about this guy. There's like a 100% chance of that happening, wasn't there? Alright, we got a recovery tick. We're going to go ahead and shift consolidate the infantry. I just want maximum combat ability against this guy. Same thing here. It should just deploy 12 infantry with the 4 cav. So we know that it's going to do that. That's great. We're going to beat him there. He's got a 100. He's on Tech 7. He does have 20% infantry combat ability. But, yes, we engaged exactly as expected. Victor rolled a 12! A monstrous 12. My one dude is actually holding his own. At least he's trying to. We'll put a leader down there. Meanwhile, I've completely ignored Victor, and he just stack wiped another stack. No big deal. Ain't no thing. I'm sorry, Victor. I should have paid more attention to you. You are amazing. All right, manpower. It's okay. I think we go down to 6. Let's get some random guy in charge. Unfortunately, Arvo is dead. So Redick here is going to have to fight another unit on his own. We could have actually teleported Victor down here to fight all by himself. Redick is rolling a not very good roll. We could lose admin points, or we can get unaided during blockade. That's what's going to happen. You are unaided during the blockade. I'm sorry, sir. It's hard to tell that that is actually occupied. You can barely see it. So Hungary is just... Well, he was up here helping me siege this. He's decided against it, evidently. In which case, we will rally over there and get started on that siege. And, let's see. He came in from here. My occupied forts in his territory don't project a hostile zone of control, so I think he's safe. He could just come over here, but he's probably going to stay and try to unsiege his capital. Nice. This guy actually managed to survive. That's funny. Go down to Yedisan, like, just try to survive. Don't die. I'm going to play greedy for a second, and we're going to see if we can unsiege, like, siege these provinces. Hungary is wanting to go fight troops instead. Riga, fabricating on me. We're at our force limit. We've got a bare minimum siege going on the Lithuanian capital. Royal marriage with Bohemia is up. Trying to get away a little bit from these guys. Bohemia, looks like... Did Bohemia get stack wiped? I think he did. Got 8 infantry. It looks like he did. Yeah, this army's gonna have a hard time 1-on-2. I don't care how well it rolls, it's gonna die, I think. Okay, let's continue to group up a bit. Well, Redick did roll a 5 versus a 0. You never know. 1-on-2 with half strength, he might pull it out. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Hungarians going after Warsaw. I love it. Fight. Fight to the finish. That's a good place to end. So saith, what was his name? Mitch Hedberg. A funny guy, I think. I'm not going to participate in this fight, I think. We're just going to let Hungary earn his keep. Nice. Back-to-back 8s. We did lose, but we didn't die. We're actually shattering all the way home. Awesome. And Hungary rolled, as I said, those back-to-back 8s. Then he rolls a 0. His morale's looking fantastic. They share the same color. This is a battle of colors right now. 1.6 war score. Good fight. Poland's on low enthusiasm, but the Danish are not. And they are not going to want out for quite a while. 51 enthusiasm. This army was the one that's retreating, so we don't have to worry about it engaging any of my stacks that are carpet sieging right now. These armies that are marching across and just moving around and stuff would be great to pick off. Nice wall breach. That makes me happy to see. Looks to me like they're going to come through this narrow corridor here, so we're gonna position ourselves over here in the province of Brest and just be ready to pick them off in Bells or in one of these other adjacent provinces while they try to get reconnected with Denmark. These guys are going to finish their sieges and then back off a little bit, probably at the beginning of next month. We can't back off yet. Also, yeah, we're not in a zone of control. Don't actually attach to me, Hungary. I was kidding about all that. Get out of here. Don't follow me around. Go away. He's going to come right through here and try to make me suffer attrition, isn't he? That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to hurt me. He's trying to backstab me because he's a smart AI. He's the only one. There's one smart AI, and it's my ally. And he wants to hurt me. Okay, well, as far as participation goes, we have 50%, so we will be able to take a pretty good chunk of land. Hopefully nothing that's going to cause a even bigger coalition. I'm assuming at this point that the coalition is just made up of people that we're already at war with. Pomerania is at 35. Like, I can take some land off Poland without really pissing everyone off. Ideally, what I'd like to do is get stuff that's part of an accepted culture. Just take a moment to consider our ideal peace deal. So accepted culture was Tuchola and Osterode. I did take a mission to take the province of Chełmno. Chełmno is part of Polish culture. If we can get 20 Polish development, then I can accept Polish so that in future wars, we can kick their butt. So I'd like another province that's Polish, if I can get it. So Polish would be... It would have to be Wisna or Polacy. And Wisna is not going to get us to 20. So I would like Tuchola and Podlasie. I would also like the war goal so that we can get our mission, which is satisfied by I have to own the province of Chełmno. So, sorry, Chełmno. So that's what I need so far. So far we're pissing off our allies. Beyond that, so that gets me Polish culture. Beyond that, I want accepted things that are already, things that I do accept, and also part of a state would be great. So Osterode is the only province that fits that criteria as far as being a state. Tuchola, though, is accepted culture, Prussian, so we could take Tuchola and Wisna. These other ones I really do want. I want at least one of them if I could get it, so that I could border Vilna and get a claim on that 24 development province. Unfortunately, we're already looking at 60 war score for me to just get what I want. Yuck. Wisna is only 5 development. Wait, why am I taking Wisna? I don't need Wisna. Wisna is Polish culture. We don't need that. No, we just need Podlasie. Polish. Osterode is cheap. Naval supplies in an inland location. Lovely. If I had this in my control, then me taking these 5 provinces is 56 war score and 62 aggressive expansion. Riga hates me. Denmark, Poland, Mecklenburg. That's totally acceptable. So now we just have to make sure we maintain a good amount of the war participation so we can actually take 56% peace deal and then still give them enough land that they don't lose trust and I don't betray that for the next 50 years or whatever it is. So, we need to participate in some sieges and we need to stack wipe some armies. They are focusing in down here now. I guess we're gonna go siege this region instead of actually try to wait for the pickoff. We have a pretty good chance here of taking this capital soon. 14% chance. We got a wall breach. Defender's Desert's pretty good. I want to give this back to Novgorod. I want him to keep paying for it. I don't care if he goes into debt. Whatever. I'll either never pay him back, or he goes bankrupt, or I really don't care. We only have him for his cores, honestly. Besides, me paying him off makes his loyalty go down, and that makes me do other stuff to him. So it's still better for me to have him pay for it than it is for me to pay for it. Although, him going into debt means that he ends up spending more than if I paid for it, because I wouldn't be taking out the loan. So maybe we shouldn't do that. But I need money to take the institution, so yes, we are going to make him pay for it. The only way I see a war like this actually happening is if, a peace deal like this actually happening is if we knock Denmark out of the war. This is a lot of war score that I'm asking for. Yes, do it. Do it. Go down there, kill him. I like this. I like when Denmark gets caught up on zones of control and just sits in sieges. That is very preferable for me. Not liking my power projection right now. Really kind of bugging me that we're missing out on all this money. Let's move forward with you. Let's grab these guys forward as well. We are not engaging, which means these guys are a little bit far forward, I think. We just hold them back a little bit. I want to move into a province adjacent to something I can't see. So Poland does still have an army. It's not insubstantial. We've got 16k infantry, 4,500 cavalry. So there's a 20 stack of Polish troops that could just show up, kill these 1 stacks. Let's be cautious. Gotta play this game smart-like, right? Smart-like. That's a real thing. Ideally, we also want to embrace the institution before the war ends, by the way. That way we don't have to pay for the institution embracement cost of the provinces we're about to conquer. Alright, you guys are in provinces not controlled by zone of control. If you can get here before the end of the month, which neither of you can, what if I put guys with maneuver in charge? Then yes, you can back off by province. We'll loot Pinsk on the 1st. And we'll combine our troops in even closer again. That army is feeling rather exposed to me now. I think we should probably actually settle in like halfway between the two right now. We'll keep vision so we can actually have a fairly good idea of where to go. 57% chance to take the Lithuanian capital. There it falls. Excellent. Let's unappoint that leader. Let's grab you. Down to here. This disaster is at 30%. Participation's at just 49% right now. That's the 16 stack, which is why we are running. And the Swedes have arrived. That is considered to be a defensive fort, so if we relieve that siege, that fight could go very well for me. And we do need the participation, so I think we go for it. I'd like to pick off one or the other. I don't want to fight them all together, because we don't really have full combat width right now. Also, I didn't bring the cannon down to that fort down there. Let's see how they move, where they're going. Mainz has left the coalition. Frankfurt. Sweden doesn't have enough men to actually do that siege. If I move in behind you, I think I can pick off one of these 5 stacks. But at this point, now I feel like this guy's pretty exposed. Shame we can't just get an overrun on this. We're like 600 troops or 500 troops shy of an easy overrun. Not going to risk Jankowski for a 2-stack. We finally got kicked out of Poland. This army is definitely getting picked off right now. 19th, 21st. Out by 2 days. Okay. Well, I'm taking this war a lot slower than I normally would, but I feel like it is going to be to our advantage. So, for now, I'm going to take a break here, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next episode. So, as always, thank you for watching. See you soon.